Finally, my favorite animated movie of the year. Like, seriously, 2013 has just been like, as far as animated movies just go for me, it's just been like, I guess I liked it, but just to the point where by the time Frozen came out, I didn't even want to see it, and I didn't watch any trailers. It was kind of just like, I might get to it eventually or something, and that I am so glad I saw this because, hands down, not even by default, this is like hands down my favorite animated movie of the year, and I cannot wait to tell you why. Okay, the tale of Frozen is essentially the tale of two princesses. One older sister named Elsa, a younger sister named... I can't remember because it's been a while since I've seen the movie, but the younger sister's voiced by Kristen Bell is, she's very, naive. Like, she's very playful, delicate, young, and just kind of just lively. Whereas the sister, she kind of has like a secret, and she kind of just keeps to herself, and she kind of shuts her sister out, and kind of causes a rift between them. And during the older sister's coronation, there's kind of like this accident, and then where she kind of loses control of her powers, which basically involve ice, and then she kind of feels awful, and it kind of just goes into exile, and the main plot is basically for the younger sister to get her older sister to kind of just calm down and kind of just fix it, because Elsa pretty much just froze the entire area, like their entire kingdom, in just basically a permanent winter. And basically she kind of just, the younger sister kind of just goes on her adventure. And it's a fun adventure. You meet some pretty nice characters along the way. She meets this guy that sells ice, and now that it's a permanent winter, he's kind of just like, well, I'm out of a job. And it's like with every character you meet, you like them more and more and more. Like there was this merchant guy that they ran into who just, that guy in the movie for maybe like 5 minutes, but just that guy was just hilarious to me. But just when you think the movie might get a little just like, okay, this is fun, but where's it going? They introduce Olaf. Freaking Olaf. Probably my favorite character I've seen this year in anything. Just, he's a snowman that Elsa created, pretty much without thinking, that just, he's a snowman that dreams of it being summer. And he has like this whole song about how he wants to be summer, and then the characters are kind of just like, are we going to tell him that he's going to melt? And it's probably one of the funniest gags of the movie. But he, just like, before the movie can even go a little downhill, the guy just picks it up when it's already high and just brings it even higher, and just, he made the movie for me. He made a movie that was already good for me. And it's just really fun. But of course, it is a Disney movie, so things do kind of come ahead toward the climax, and it does get kind of emotional at times. Like, I might have teared up a couple of times. Like, Elsa's a really, I don't want to say a tragic character, but just, I really did sympathize with her to the point where, like, several times during the movie, I was kind of just like, why can't you just be happy? But, yeah, I liked all the characters of this movie, and it was just so much fun, and then it just got to me. And, like, visually, the effects were good, the 3D was nice. Like, what else more that you can say? I did have a couple of issues with it, and they're going to sound major, but they really didn't bother me too much. The songs. If I were to guess, I would say that this movie had maybe 6 songs, maybe 7, but I only like 2 of them. Like, the Olaf song in the middle, and then Elsa toward the second act kind of has this "screw you guys, I'm going off alone" song, and it's amazing, but everything else really just did not work for me. And I mean, that was probably like my biggest issue with the movie, and even that was kind of just like, oh, I didn't like the songs. I mean, it's not like they were long or anything. But if you haven't already, I would definitely recommend you go see Frozen. Like, it's not mandatory for 3D, but, you know, it does add an effect to it. The visuals are nice, the voice acting talents are great, everyone's kind of having fun, and it does have a heart and it does get to you. And again, favorite animated movie of the year easily. So that's my review of Frozen.